Hi guys, welcome in 2017. I can't believe it is already January 2nd. So thank you for those who are watching here in United States. Today is kind of a holiday because New Year Day was yesterday was Sunday, so I guess maybe around the world too. So I know a lot of you are watching from all different parts of the world, and so welcome, happy and healthy 2017. And I titled this class today, Eat the Rainbow. So as you see, I have a lot of different things for you here in my kitchen. And I'm going to be showing you, simple ways how you can include those fruits, vegetables, and plants into your diet. And they will help you to detox your body, because I know that many of you are, probably wrote New Year's resolutions, and you probably want to lose weight, or want to detox. There are different reasons. Let me put this ball so I can talk to you. So for those who don't know me, so my name is Alexandra. Olenko is my nickname. I'm Polish, so I'm the author of the cookbook Raw Food Art, which it's all about Eat the Rainbow diet, and this book is all about raw vegan plant-based food. Now I'm currently finishing my second cookbook, which is going to include some recipes, some raw recipes, some cooked recipes, and baked recipes. So a little bit about me. So I am a professional artist, multimedia artist. I'm an art educator. I teach art to children, and I also am a health coach, and I'm huge passionate person about healthy living. And since many years, I don't know, like 30 years, I share my passion for healthy living, healthy cooking with all my friends and family, and my clients and co-workers, my students. So so that's about me. So for those, I know some of you were asking, so the cookbook is available on Amazon and Barnes and Nobles, and it's based on 4 seasons, and in every season you have different recipes, that some plants that grow in the seasons, but obviously like bananas, they don't grow here. We live in New York, I live in New York, so they are imported. But so it's a great book if you want to start the detox, because it really explains what are the benefits of a raw diet. So just quickly review. So anything below 118 degrees is considered to raw food. So when we cook the food, it loses the enzymes and the crucial nutrients. The more you cook something, when you cook, fry it, freeze it, and then put it in a microwave, like behind me, there is a microwave. I don't use it. I use it as a storage. It's completely off. Then, the food loses the nutrients. Also, in today's world, many of the foods are, they come from different parts of the world. And when, the moment you pick something from the tree, or a carrot from the ground, it loses the nutritional value. So, sometimes by the time we get the food to our plate and we're cooking and we're doing all these different processes with them, it loses nutritional value. So the more raw foods you eat, like, natural foods, the better you're going to feel. But I'm not 100% raw diet. I still eat some cooked food, which I'm going to talk to you about today a little bit, because I believe that actually raw 100% raw diet is very hard to maintain. Also, I live in a climate which we have 4 seasons. So in the winter, I want something warm. And plus, many times people who are 100% in the raw diet, they eat too much nuts. Nuts are great. I'm crazy about nuts. I love nuts, but they are fattening. And I'm going to talk to you today a little bit about the oils and, what to eat and not to eat. And there are also some people who are on raw food diet. Maybe you've heard of them, fruitarians, which they eat a lot of fruits. And trust me, I love fruits. As you see, I have a lot of fruits, and my living room has a lot of fruits. But I just feel like they are not completely satisfying for me. So I need to eat something starchy, like sweet potato or grains. And I know a lot of you are maybe very confused about, starch. When you hear, oh, starch, that's the first thing that I should, get rid of when I want to lose weight or detox. Actually not. When you're actually eating healthy starches like sweet potatoes or even regular potatoes and rice, brown rice, and whole wheat pasta and quinoa and millet and all these different things, couscous, you're actually going to lose weight. And I'm going to go a little bit today about history. So today you're going to have a little bit science, a little bit history. We're going to go in different regions. I'm going to talk to you about different books and movies that you can watch, and different different doctors that you can research, because I know some of you want to know like scientific backgrounds, why the benefits of plant-based diet. So let me put my book. But first of all, there is no one diet that fits all. I completely, understand this, thinking about Eskimos that, who live in a cold, I mean, now it's different, but I'm talking like in the past, when there were no planes and people were very isolated. Yes, they only lived on fish and oil. And fatty food. And yeah, but do they live very long? Not so long. But most of us, with today's technology and internet, we can order like all the foods, and everything is easily accessible. You can go to health food stores, you can grow your garden, you can go to local farms. So a lot of these foods are available. So here, things that probably all of you have, and when you want to lose weight, no matter, or clean your system, because it's actually not about losing the weight, because many of us really worry how we look. And I've talked about this a little bit last week about the girls, that they always complain that they are not, they always too fat, and no matter what, but just love your body the way you are, because really it should be how you feel. Are you feeling great? Do you have energy? When you wake up in the morning, do you you just want to jump out of bed and say, yay, like yes to life? Or, you're dragging yourself, you hate your job, you need coffee, and then you need another coffee, and you're constantly tired. And then at night, you can't even go to sleep because you're so stimulated, and you may be even taking some pills, some pills to put you to sleep, So I know I have lots of different, friends and clients, so I know there are different stories, and I'm not trying to offend everybody. You are where you are. You are always at the perfect path, and if you came today for a reason, on this page, on this cooking class, probably the universe sent it to you, because I hope you're going to get inspired. So I want to ask you also, for those, if you feel like this information is beneficial for you, if you want to share this video right now on your page, so your friends and whoever, is your friend on Facebook, they can be watching live too. Otherwise, you can rewatch it later. But it's, always better to do it live. And I'm going to be looking at let's see who is actually, who is watching. Sometimes the way how Facebook works, it's a little bit delayed, so sometimes I won't be able to answer all your questions live, but I definitely will answer them later. So I see a lot of people are watching, and let's see if anybody. So say hi from where you are. Oh yeah. I won't be able to answer all your questions live. I didn't mute myself, so hold on. I always have some technical problems. Hold on. Okay, so now I can see, because sometimes if I don't refresh it, it doesn't show. Okay, so say hi and where you're from, and let me impose any questions if you have any questions. So going back to the diet, when it comes to detox, there are three things that you should know. Leafy greens and vegetables are like number one things that you can include in your diet. So kale, this is like everybody probably heard of kale. This is a Laciento kale. There is dinosaur kale. This is a curly kale. So kale, you can use it, and yes, I love raw food and I love smoothies and juices, but like my husband does not like kale. He will not like kale in the soup. He will not like kale in the smoothie. In this movie, maybe, and in the juice, because he really doesn't know it's there. But otherwise, there's something about the texture, so he will not eat it in the salad. And, so it doesn't matter. Sometimes, it takes up to 16 times for us to like something, because we don't like some flavor or texture. So keep trying and using in different forms. I know people who, I'm not going to be saying names for privacy reason, but my very dear friend who loves vegetables, green vegetables, leafy vegetables, but does not like green juices or green smoothies, says it's gross, So whatever form you like eating something, just eat it, and eat a lot of it. So kale is great. Here I have some collard greens, and today I'm going to show you how you can make some simple wraps. So collard greens, you can of course cook them, put them in a salad. And when it comes to greens, make sure that you buy them organic, because there are a lot of pesticides and herbicides that they spray, into greens. And there are some other things like apples, apples and peaches and zucchini and potatoes that you should buy definitely organics, and all the berries, because and actually watermelon and cucumber. So these are the one that absolutely buy them organic. And I know sometimes it's very hard, but because it goes right to the green, and you're eating these herbicides and pesticides, especially if you're doing a detox. You want to clean your system. You don't want to be actually putting all this heavy metals and all these other things that that they spray all this chemicals into food, like for example zucchini, where is my avocado, and peppers too, like avocado or oranges or tangerines. These are actually bloody oranges. You can, you don't have to buy them organic, because what happened, if you peel it, it's not as bad. Or even persimmons. Here I have some persimmons. So I'm gonna put the list for you what to buy, organic, but definitely greens. Here I have some spinach. I don't know if you can see it on this camera. I guess you can. Let me see. Yeah, you can see it. So here I have spinach. I have some arugula. I have some lettuce, romaine lettuce, and celery. Here I have some sunflower shots. So these definitely buy organic. Tomatoes buy organic, and peppers too. So here I have different color peppers. So definitely you can put any of these things. I can make it in many different ways. And this is when you're eating plant-based diet, make sure that you do a variety of different things so you don't get bored. Yes, they are fruits and vegetables, but if you change something in the way how you present something, even if you have just a smoothie in this, in a jar or in a glass, or you have the same smoothie in a bowl and you put fruits on it and decorate it, it's gonna taste different, because when you're drinking it and you're eating it, you're gonna have a different experience, because food is actually about different senses, and many of us, we forget about this. So I really teach about mindful living, and I think this is the number one problem in today's world, that people don't have time to have a meal, to sit down with the family, to to cook, to actually buy produce in the store, smell it, or go to the farmer's market, or actually go to the farm, or even grow your own food. We are so busy, we work long hours, we drive to work or take a train, we always on our cell phone, computers, iPads. And don't get me wrong, technology is great, but make sure that you take the time every day and you really have a meal that you can enjoy, that you actually chewing your food. Actually, the food should be chewed like 30 to 50 times, and many of us, we just eat it like a wolf, and then we just swallow it, and then we have problems with digestion, we have heartburn, we have burping, gas, all these different things, because we didn't chew the food properly. When you're chewing the food, actually, with your saliva, the digestive process starts working out, and it's going to be much easier for your, for your stomach to, to digest that food. But also it's about mindful, your mind, that you can relax, that you're eating at peace, that you're not rushing and, always on going. I see always people, in the car, eating this fast food, drinking all this stuff. And then, you have only one health. We only have one health. So it's important to prevent then, being sick later. And please don't tell me that food is expensive, because yes, food is expensive, but you think that you go to fast food restaurants and you're buying all these things out and you think you're saving money, but actually not. So today I went grocery shopping and I spent $150, but that food will last me like for 2 weeks because I make everything from scratch. So moving along, the second group that definitely include in your meals, and some people I know who eat raw, like raw in the morning, raw at lunch, and then afternoon they eat cooked meal. It's called raw till 4. You can include some brown rice, or you can include, here are actually delicious ramen rice noodles, and these are made from forbidden rice. Or you can include, something with quinoa, and I'm going to show you later, or something with beans. So here I have different beans and lentils and chickpeas. So definitely include these things, daily, because they're gonna fill you up. It's very, very hard to get filled up on just eating raw food. And when you look at the animals like cows, who basically, if you've ever seen a cow in the nature, they're supposed to be eating grass, and they eat grass all day long. They basically just eating grass and chewing and chewing and chewing. So who has time for this, So definitely, if you have a lot of salads, smoothies, juices, but then you include some cooked meal, a soup or stew, or even a salad with some beans and maybe some quinoa, like a mung bowl, or maybe some healthy pasta, healthy grain, then you're gonna feel much more satisfied, and you're not gonna be craving, because if you are hungry, you're gonna be craving, and then most of the time, this would happen to me, I'm guilty for that, I will crave nuts because I love nuts. I'm not a sweetie person, but I will crave nuts because if I'm hungry, that is something, it has oils, it's good oils, but definitely it has calories. So if you're trying to lose weight, remember nuts, avocado, coconut. So here's Thai coconut, avocados, nuts, should be consumed sporadically, a little bit. Not, I have some recipes in my book with nuts, but I will not. I know people sometimes say, oh, you can eat a whole cake for breakfast. I mean, yeah, you could. It's fine. Nothing's going to happen. But, it depends what you're eating for the rest of the day. Because if you're going to be eating 5 avocados a day and then, a lot of nuts, that's a lot of calories. And again, everybody's body is different. So maybe 5 avocados for you is good. But for me, wouldn't be. I eat like 1 avocado a day or half an avocado a day. And going back about nuts, basically when you're eating, think of something. If I was going to put this bean in the ground, would it grow? Yes, it would. It will sprout it, and actually you can sprout the beans, and and then the plant will grow. If I put this almond in the ground, would it grow? Actually, this has, it has a shell. Yes, or hazelnut, or walnut. So when you're eating all these plants, are they coming in a natural form? Because the more something is processed, and because you bought something in a health food store, it doesn't mean that it's healthy. You can spend a lot of money, but look at the ingredients, look at the labels. Many times there is canola oil, there is some sugars and all these adjectives and all this other processed stuff and all these different ingredients that you want. And many times they don't even list all the ingredients. About 50 years ago, this is gonna be a little bit political. In this country, basically food industry was owned by these big corporations, meat industry, dairy industry, and you've heard of Monsanto, which they own all different seeds, and so they control everything. And many times you may hear of something, oh, Mediterranean diet is so healthy because they want you to eat a lot of it oil, olive oil. In the past, people never, like in Mediterranean area or other countries, they didn't fry it in oil. Like that's what they do. Forget it even about in the restaurant olive oil. They will fry it in canola oil, which is many times spoiled and has GMO and is sometimes stays in these big containers in a restaurant, and it goes bad, and that's what you're eating, So everything is fried, everything has dairy, cheese, everything has white flour, processed meat, So this is what people eat. And no wonder everybody is Never, everybody's sick. And it's so sad. I have friends who are doctors, and when they go to medical schools, they don't teach them about nutrition. They don't teach them about healthy food. I have my father-in-law who is a diabetic, and forget about this, that's another story. But it's so sad to see my mom, my mother-in-law, they both have arthritis, and they're complaining about pain in joints. This all can be prevented, or even you can, help yourself and do some detox. So, but the food industry doesn't want you to know this, because you have commercials. You got milk, drink milk, you need vitamin D. No, you don't need to drink milk for vitamin D. Actually, all these leafy greens will give you a lot of vitamin. I don't mean vitamin D, I mean calcium. A lot of calcium. And vitamin D you get from the sun. But, a lot of calcium. You're going to get all these different nutrients from eating all these different plants' food. And even if whatever diet you have, I know some people like to follow paleo diet, even if you eat a little bit meat, fine. But you tell me if you know any one person who got sick because they ate too many carrots, too many Swiss chard, too many broccolis, too many, bananas. None. People get sick because they eat fat, fried, oily, greasy food with lots of, milk and cheese and eggs and white flour and all this different greasy and processed and microwave. This is the truth. So the food industry doesn't want you to know about this. And then pharmaceutical company is another thing. They don't want you to know about this because they make so much money, millions, billions of dollars, because people are sick. So your health, it's the most important thing. So I really hope that I inspire you, to really start this year with paying attention. Open your fridge. Look what you have in your fridge. Toss some things. When you're going grocery shopping, pay attention on the things that you're putting. When you go to the supermarket, 90% of the supermarket, it's packaged food, it's processed food, it's junk food. There's only like a little bit area, with fruits and vegetables and some nuts and fresh produce. The rest is all junk. It's all processed, it's all packaged. So, buy real food, something that if this will go in the, in the grain, in the rice, beans, a little bit nuts, seeds. If this will, go in the ground, there is life in it. But otherwise, if you're buying the stuff from package, yes, this is from package. But when I look at the ingredients, I'm going to read it for you. Ingredients: organic black rice flour, organic brown rice flour, organic white rice flour. That's it. It's just brown rice flour, nothing else. There's no salt, there's no sugar, there's no oil. So, buckwheat flour, so what are the ingredients? Just buckwheat, whole wheat, organic buckwheat. So this is it. So yes, it comes in a package, but this is not what I'm talking about. Many times when you look at something, you're going to have a lot of ingredients. And if there's more like 5, 6 ingredients, forget about it. Don't even buy it. And this goes with beauty products. I think 2 weeks ago or 3 weeks ago, I was talking to you about the beauty products, a little bit cover about, cleaning products, everything that you eat, drink, put on your body, spray, perfumes that you use. These are all toxins. Like, we basically live in a world of toxins. And, no wonder we are sick. And I don't want to scare you because, this is the new year. We're supposed to feel good. But really, tomorrow when you wake up in the morning, really observe how you're feeling. Do you have energy? Because when I wake up in the morning, I can't wait to get out of bed. Actually, my cat today woke me at 4:30 because he wanted food. But I really I love to get up in the morning. I love to, I get excited about life. I love meeting new people. I love teaching art. I love teaching people about food. This is just how I am. I was always like this. I've been eating like this for more than 30 years. I came from Poland. They eat a lot of meat, but my grandmother was a farmer and my grandfather, they had animals. I named them. I love them. And then what I saw what happened to my friend's chicken, I said, I can't eat meat. So for many years, I've been pescatarian. I was still eating fish. Then I was vegetarian, which I was still eating eggs and cheese. And for the last 6 years, I think, I'm vegan and a high raw vegan. So it's not hard, it's easy. So today I'm going to show you how to make simple, basically like what I'm going to do tomorrow. Tomorrow I was on vacation for the whole week, and tomorrow I'm going to go to work, and I'm going to, wake up in the morning, going to have lemon, lemon water, and then I'm gonna make a smoothie for my husband and I, and I'm gonna make a salad, to take it to work. And it's very easy, and I really like, I have half an hour and I do this. It's so easy, so you can do that too. So the most important thing, to be organized, to have, like, I have everything in glass jars. Let me show you. Here you can't see it, but I have my spices, the spices that I use, like turmeric powder, and I have everything labeled. I have them in mason jars. I use, curry powder. I love curry. I have some paprika. I have some pink Himalayan salt. So all these things, because, I don't want to be like taking them out, out of cayenne pepper. So these are, the things that I have them here. Over there, here I have a lot of nuts and like different things. And here in these jars, you can't see it because in my other closet, I have, nuts, superfoods, goji berries, and different things, maca powder, mulberries. Let me show you. Flaxseed. Pecans. So it's very easy. I'm making a salad, I just sprinkle, blah, blah, and it's done. And I take it, and it's so easy. And of course, I bring some fruit. So when you organize, when you have everything in jars, it's so easy. It doesn't take a long time. I feel like when something is in the plastic and you have to unzip it, it's much harder. So here it's easy to see. So, organize your pantry, and so that wouldn't be hard, so you're saving time in the morning. Let me see if anybody has any questions. Hi guys, hi Lydia. Yes, you're drinking. Let me see, because sometimes I have to refresh it. So you're drinking lemon water in the morning? Say hi guys if you're watching. So, okay. I see people are commenting, but ask me questions if you have any questions. So, so make sure that you include a lot of leafy greens, vegetables, beans, quinoa, brown rice, millet. When you bake, try to eat something that is always whole. So like whole wheat pasta, whole wheat flour, brown rice. Even if you don't like other sugars, like brown sugar instead of white sugar. If you're using salt, don't use table salt, use pink Himalayan salt or Celtic salt, because that salt has, much more nutritional value. And I do not cook with salt. I cook salt-free and oil-free. And then if I want to add something, I will add it to the food when it's already cooked, which I'm going to show you very soon. So, because that's next thing that I'm going to move along, let me move this so I can show you oils. And I touched a little bit on this. So when you're trying to detox and you're trying to lose weight, avoid oil. And I don't cook with oil, as I said. Everything fried, everything, that is sauté with oil. When you bring oils to high temperature, they are carcinogenic. So yes, I do eat sometimes a little bit oil. When I make my raw chocolate, I use coconut oil and raw cacao butter. But I really don't use oil. Sometimes, if my husband likes like olive oil, I will sprinkle a little bit on the salad or something, but I don't cook with oil. How do I saute? With water. And, I can use like mushroom, make like a mushroom broth or tomato broth, and it tastes fine. Trust me, my friends been eating my food, and, when I do cooking classes or when I have gatherings or people over, or when I bring my food with me, people love my food. Like over Christmas, I made this dishes, and I brought for Christmas Eve. It was gone. They had so much food, all different fish, because they, it was Italian family, all different things. But my food was gone. It was gone. Like it wasn't enough. I made good pots, two big pots. I made a huge salad and a huge pot of food because people love the food, and it was oil free, fat free, and was delicious. So yes, you can do it. I know that maybe you've learned that you have to saute everything and use olive oil. Basically every recipe has olive oil or canola oil. If you really want to use oil, use coconut oil. Like for baking, of course, sometimes I need to put like baking dish or something. But really, I try to not to use oil. This is how it is with oil. Oil, yes, oil, it's necessary for us from, nutritional point of view, but very, very little amounts. And basically, in the last 20 years, consumption of oil like double around the world, and also consumption of meat and dairy. Because again, the food industry, they want you to be fat, they want you to be sick, they want you to be dead, and that's the name of the movie, which I'm gonna give you some movies also to watch. So, cook with no oil. And this is a nut. It's in the shell. It's hard to open it. It's hard to open it for a reason, because nature is preserving this. When it was harsh times, then you open the nut and you eat it, and there's like a gold because it's dried. But when we take an oil, and yes, there is a walnut oil. When you extract an oil from a plant, or from coconut, from olives, from avocado, then you're taking all this nutritional food, the vitamins, minerals, everything, folic acid, all this fiber. You take everything, basically throw it out, and what you have fat. That's it, fat, which has very little nutritional value. And if you eat fried, processed food, it has a lot of fat. So try to avoid it. The same with white sugar. They take away all the good stuff, like if they make sugar from beets, and you have the white sugar or the white salt, or even the white flour. So eat the whole food. It's much better to eat avocado instead of avocado oil. It's much better to eat walnuts, raw walnuts, than roasted. I know sometimes it tastes good, but just be mindful, especially if you're trying to lose weight. Because these things, I'm telling you, they're going to make a huge difference, and you're really going to lose weight. And my husband, I hope he's going to come soon. He lost 50 pounds, and I'm going to post later picture of him doing my diet. And it didn't happen like overnight, but basically like in 2 years, he started biking and he did my diet, and he eat like a king. We eat in this house all the time, and he lost 50 pounds. So this works. This really, really works. And be very, very, very mindful about oil. So this is flaxseed oil. Sometimes they say, flaxseed oil is very good. So I use it sometimes. It has to go in the fridge, actually. But I use a lot of flaxseed, real flaxseed, golden or brown. I use it for baking. I use it for cooking. I use it in my food. So whole food in a natural state is very, very good. Come here, Bill, so you can show off your sexy body.
I heard that. I heard you call my name.
Yeah, so you lost 50 pounds, yes?
I wouldn't call it sexy, but yes.
Yes.
It's sexier than it was, for sure.
Oh, 50 pounds, yes. So definitely, it works. Let me just put this stuff. So tell them, what do you think about this diet, this lifestyle?
They can't hear me when you're over there.
Yes, they can hear you.
I think it's, they can't hear me when you go to the other room out there.
Okay, hold on, because I want to put the heater off, because it's making noise. Just wave. So do we eat fat or no?
There you are.
Do we eat fat?
No, we don't eat fat. I'm having some coconut water.
So this is some cold pressed sacha ichi oil. It has a nice flavor. Sometimes they drizzle on a salad, but I never cook with it. I never fried with it. We don't fry anything, yes? We never did.
Never.
So, and I did not go to culinary school. I'm not a professional chef. I've taken a lot of classes, and I invented a lot of recipes over 30 years, because I had to invent my recipes back in Poland when I was living with my family, because they were eating a lot of meat. They were eating a lot of fried meat. Yes, my mom.
They reheat by frying it again. The triple
lard,
fried, the triple fried pork balls. They fry them to cook them. Then the next day they fry them again to reheat them, and the third day they fry them again to reheat them again. Triple fried pork balls.
So, so I just invented kind of my own food, and now it's like all of a sudden in the last few years, this is so popular. Everybody's saying, this is like the new diet to eat, and this is like, wow, it's amazing. Actually, people have been eating like this for thousands of years. This is something I'm going to tell you about history. When you're going to Asian Egyptian cultures, when you're going to Mesopotamia, which is Iran and Iraq, when you're going to even, European countries, when you're going to Aztec and Mayas, which are, in South America, when you're going to China and Japan, what do they eat? They ate a lot of starchy. Where am I?
Kevin's asking question.
Yeah, I know Kevin loves bacon.
No. He's saying biking is important to his diet, and that's very important to my diet.
Yeah,
too.
it's very important.
I was
but
50 pounds heavier pre-biking.
Yeah, but
mountain biking.
I will tell you a secret. I never been on any diet. Should I tell them how old I am?
Yes.
I'm 41 years old. People think I'm much younger. I really not a gym person. Even when I work in the gym, I didn't like the gym. I like walking, hiking, biking, dancing. I like classes, but like gym and the machines, But I'm in a really good shape. I think I look pretty good, So, and because this is what I've been eating a lot for many years. So, potatoes, sweet potatoes, regular potatoes. When you hear about white potatoes are bad, potatoes are fattening. Yes, if you're eating potato chips, which are fried, put on all these chemicals and just disgusting with all these oils, or when you're eating French fries from McDonald's, yes, of course, that's bad. But when you cook it, in a soup, when you bake it, and just eat it with some vegetables, that's amazing food. So all these cultures around the world, potatoes, I think in Peru, I have a friend from Peru. I've never been to Peru. I really want to go. They have, I don't know how many, 50, 100, I don't know, 500 different potatoes, 1,000 potatoes, but she told me there are so many potatoes. Potatoes are so healthy. Starchy food is healthy. Sweet potatoes, yams. Eat these things. When you think of Asia, rice. People have been using this for thousands of years. They eat rice. They eat a lot of vegetables, and Asian people, they eat a lot of seaweed, also seaweed vegetables, which I'm afraid to show it to you. Here is some seaweed because my cat...
They're sleeping upstairs.
I hope so, because I gave them food before, so hopefully they will not come here. Are they locked up?
No, they're not locked up.
The way how our
They're
house
free.
is, we have no doors here downstairs, so basically, but I hope they good. But brown rice, rice, forbidden rice, even white rice, it's so healthy. You eat rice, you're actually going to lose weight. It gives you energy. Think about athletes, when they do marathons or they eat pasta, they eat carbs because it gives you energy. Am I right?
Mm-hmm.
It's a fuel. When you're eating meat, it takes like 17 hours or longer to digest meat. It takes, when you have a juice, vegetable juice, 20 minutes, it goes right to your system. It's the quickest way to get nutrients with fresh juice. And I'm not talking about juice buying in the store fermented Tropicana. I'm talking about like you make your own juice.
With a juicer.
With the juicer, so it's fresh. When you have a smoothie, that probably takes like half an hour, 45 minutes, because smoothie has fiber and juice does not have fiber. So when you do a juice fast, for those who want to do a juice fast, if you go to my website, olenkoskitchen.com, you have a free 3-day juice fast, a very easy cleanse that you can do simply. I'm suggesting for you to do it over the weekend. So, so you don't, you don't feel. I'm going to be doing juice fast, I think, starting next week. So
I want to do one.
Yeah, so I'm going to do it. And with my friend Eileen, however you want it. So that's what it is. You can do it 1 day, you can do it 2 days, you can do 3 days, you can do it 10 days. It's up to you. Of course, everything I'm telling you, I am not a doctor. So if something doesn't feel right, go over, with your over all these things, new ideas with your doctor, or natural doctor, naturopath, or whatever doctor you have. But because I need to say the disclaimer, this is just for informational information only. I am not diagnosing any diseases or anything, but eat potatoes. Oatmeal, I know, and this is going to maybe shock you, so about gluten. Now, everything is gluten-free, and I've touched about this many times on any different classes. Gluten. What is gluten? When you really are gluten, you can't have gluten, you celiac disease, which is maybe 1 on 100 person has it. So and now half of the population are gluten, they have inflammation and they can't eat gluten. Gluten does not make you gluten. The same sugar does not give you diabetes. Did you know that? it's the inflammation in your body. When you have inflammation, your body is protecting yourself. When you bump yourself on the bike, what is going to happen to you? You got bumped many times.
Yes, I get a bruise.
You get a bruise. You get inflammation because your body is protecting the organs, like protecting the bones, and it's healing. Right away, our body is amazing, it's healing you. So the same with inflammation, is protecting the organs, but that doesn't mean that gluten is bad. But gluten in this country is another story because it's got GMO and all these different things. And then, when it goes in our gut, we can digest it. But there are many gluten-free options, like you can get gluten-free oats, you can get, rice, quinoa is gluten-free. There's many, many things. Potatoes are gluten-free. So you can eat those starchy things that they will give you energy. They have no fat and they will fill you up. And of course, eat a lot of fruits. I mean, I'm like a fruit queen, yes? Do we have a lot of fruits?
Yes. Look,
so,
look at this
I mean, this.
Look at that.
I mean, look, I love different kind of oranges and grapefruits. Basically, that's what I do. If I ever watch movie like at night, I usually don't. But if I do, I will eat like a bowl of oranges or like 5 grapefruits, or because I just love fruits and I love this is nature's fast food. Easy, fast. You take it, it's there. You peel it, you're eating grapes. If you buy grapes, buy them organic. Or apple, if you buy apples, buy organic apples too. And if they're not organic, peel the skin. Amazing. You eat all this different variety of fruits and vegetables, you're going to feel great. Last week I showed it to you, pasta. You can eat zucchini. You can make raw lasagna. You can make with the spiroli. You can make raw pasta. You can eat, what do you call rice pasta. Last week I showed you the kelp pasta, the raw pasta made of seaweed. So there's many different things you can do.
Kevin likes your Smurf fat.
Oh, thank you. I love Smurfs. But here, when I used to babysit this, remember this cute little boy? He used to call them little trees, and now he's taller than. But broccoli, amazing. Cauliflower, amazing. Did you know you can make pizza from cauliflower? Yes, you can make cauliflower pizza. And of course, you can make gluten versions too. But, cabbage. This is purple cabbage, but any kind of cabbage. This is like peasant food. So all this food that I'm showing you, this is nothing new. This is peasant food. This is fennel. If you never had fennel, amazing. Amazing in the juice, amazing in the salads. I actually have a recipe in my book. Maybe I make a salad for you today with fennel. So surround yourself with all these different varieties of fruits and vegetables. And now going back to enzymes. So we're lacking enzymes. That's why it's very crucial to eat, a lot of raw foods and clean diet. Papaya, amazing. Hawaiian papaya, organic papaya, make sure non-GMO, has enzymes. Same with pineapple. So good for you. And mango, but they didn't have any mangoes in the store. And actually apples, they have, they're very good. The apple a day keeps the doctor away. So, include these things in your diet, in the juice, in the smoothie, in the salad, in the soup. You wouldn't make a papaya soup. Yes, you would. You would make a stew with papaya. I have it, I think. No, I have it with mango. But however you include it, make sure that you eat it. Of course, bananas, I think. What did your grandfather used to say? He likes bananas because they have no bones.
Yes.
Today I went to Stop and Shop and they had no bananas. It looked like, I don't know, it was like the end of the world. It was empty. So, but I had it some before. So these are not even ripe. Make sure when you eat them, eat the spotty bananas. Remember I made the popsicles?
Yeah.
You want one? No.
Yes.
Okay, so
that's why I'm here to get fed.
Yeah, he wants something, I can tell. So I think a few weeks ago I made this amazing popsicles with dark chocolate. So yes, my raw chocolate has a little bit coconut oil, but it's first of all, it's in a very, very low temperature, so it's not heated, and I don't eat chocolate all day. But this is for my friend Kelly. If you're watching, you have to come over, and next week I'm gonna teach you how to make chocolate. So, because Kelly is very excited. So these are popsicles. So inside is just frozen bananas, very ripe banana. Then we made the raw chocolate, and we'll put some goji berries and stuff. So here I have to give you a plate. Because it's going.
Got it.
Hold on. But these are amazing.
Beautiful.
Hold on. I need to give you a plate. Otherwise, you're gonna make a mess. So today I know was a very, very long introduction, but I needed, to, because I got a lot of questions, how to, what to eat on the diet, and there's so much conflicting information. Everybody's an expert in those days. You create your own diet. There's no perfect diet for everybody, but everyone will definitely benefits from eating more plants, more fruits, more vegetables, more leafy greens, more potatoes the right way, not not fried. But baked potato, you can bake potatoes. You can even make potato fries. You slice them and you put them in the oven. You have potato fries, sweet potatoes.
Potato cooker.
Yeah, and I show you. This is our. I should have put it before, our potato cooker, which it's the best.
Whoa.
It's the best wedding present we got. Is this French clay. It's already cracked. It's amazing, from our friends Esmeralda and Frank. And you put the potatoes, no oil, nothing, and they taste roasted, like from my grandmother when we used to roast them when we used to pick up the potatoes, like in the end of the summer. And potatoes grow in the ground, so you just dig them, like you pick them, and they all have roots. Oh my God, amazing. We don't have. If I put them, should I put them on?
Put them on.
Okay, put them on.
Put them on.
So what are we making today? I'm not sure. I want to make a salad for you. I'm going to show you how to make some wraps. I want to make a salad for you, like if I was going to go to work tomorrow. So what else? Did I forget something? Yes, I forgot about something. One more thing. So a lot of conflicting information about all these different ingredients. So write a journal. Eat clean, don't eat oily, don't eat fried, throw away all this junk food. Don't eat it for 30 days. Give me a favor for 30 days and write a journal. What you write and how this food makes you feel. And I talk about this in my book, in the beginning of my book. Because we have a lot of food addictions. We are addicted to food. We are addicted to alcohol. We are addicted to sugar. We are addicted to fat. We are addicted to salty. Those are addictions. Emotional, when we feel bad, when something triggers, when we have a bad day at work, a lot of people go drink. Guys usually do this. They go drink. Women, they will crave chocolate a lot of times. They will crave chocolate. They want something sweet, something comfortable. Women also will crave something salty and cheesy, and, because when they have hormonal period or around that time of the month, or if they have menopause, so there are different cravings. But observe your cravings and write it down, how this food makes you feel, and eat clean, and then you see how you're gonna feel, because it will take time for you to clean up the system if you used to eating all this junk food, so because it takes time. But are you starving?
Did you show them the magazine?
Oh no, I forgot.
See, I did my job.
Oh, thank you. So here, my friend makes this awesome magazine, Healthy Intent. So here, they wrote about me and about my book. And here I have two recipes for juices. So maybe I take pictures for you so you have it. Here, I'm going to show it to you. It goes this way?
I think the other way.
The other way?
Yeah. There you go.
Here. So really cool. Very excited to be in the magazine. Somebody was asking me about persimmons, that they were eating. That they were eating. Persimmons. So these are hachia persimmons. Persimmons you don't have to buy organic. They don't really spray them. Of course, if you find it, but it's hard to find them organic. You have to order from California. But I've read that they not really spray them. So this is hachia persimmon. So when it's like this, you can't eat it. You're gonna have a disgusting feeling in your mouth. It's gonna taste really, really bad. It has to be like this, like a balloon. Really, really, you almost see the skin, it's very, very transparent. So that's the one you want to eat it. And I think a few weeks ago I showed you how to make my favorite dessert with persimmons, Olenko's Winterland Parfait. But then you can add them in the smoothie, you can put them in the salads. They are delicious. And if you have a lot of them and they ripe, they freeze very well. Just make sure that you cut them, So a lot of fruits, when you have abundance, freeze them. And I keep all my fruits separately in different bowls, because if you put fruits in the fridge, they will never ripen. Like if I was gonna put this papaya in in the fridge, it's never going to taste good. That's why when people come to my house, they say, wow, why your food tastes so good? Because, when they pick food, many times they pick it when it's not ripe, unless you have your own tree or your own garden, like my family in Poland. So this papaya is not ripe. If I was going to put this in the fridge, it will never ripen. So it has to ripe, and then you can actually put it in the brown paper bag. It will ripen faster. And then you can put it in the fridge, to keep it longer. The same with avocados or something. So these are simple things that you can do. Let me see if anybody's asking any questions. What?
You're good.
Because no, sometimes it's so delayed. Hold on. You do. See, like it doesn't show me much. Look.
It was working fine.
I know, but it's not anymore.
No.
So I'm sorry, guys. This is Facebook again.
No, it was working good. I don't know why.
I don't know. Then it doesn't show me. So I will answer all your questions later. I'll go upstairs maybe and see if anybody's asking questions.
Okay.
But so what am I gonna make? Oh, one more thing. So you go and then I will.
Call me when it's dinner time.
Okay, he's hungry. Okay, I'm gonna show you some salad.
Potatoes.
Okay, I'm gonna make the potatoes and I'm gonna talk to them about garlic and onion and scallions.
Oh, yeah.
Where are my scallions? What happened to? Make sure that you include
I'll go swim upstairs.
onions, garlic, scallions, all these things, turmeric, ginger, and spices. These are all anti-inflammatory, they antibiotic, they have natural, peasants, peasant diet, which I told you, comes from all these different cultures. They use this for thousands of years, all these different natural remedies. This is nothing new. And I'm sure you have this in your kitchen. And so make sure you cook with them. Somebody was asking me last week about parsnip. That's parsnip. Here I have different colors of carrots. So these are all root vegetables. Leeks. I don't have any celeriac, but these you can make salads. I have a recipe. You can put them in soups, stews. These are really great. So you can eat them raw or cooked. Delicious. These are all like winter vegetables. And of course beets. The other day I love cooking, make beet juice, put beets in the smoothie, use the red color from beets as my natural food coloring. Here you can buy beetroot powder, which is already dry beets, and this is amazing to put in natural food coloring because again, all these different cookies and today I saw this beautiful video somebody posted and it had a rainbow unicorn, I don't know, hot chocolate or something with all these horrible food dyes, which are so bad, and who eats them? Children. And then they have all these different issues. So, make your own natural food coloring, which I showed you. You can use it from fruits, from vegetables, and you have all this information in my book. I tell you how to do it. So there are no excuses to be healthy. So make sure you include beets, kale, Swiss chard, all these different things into your diet. And the last thing, and I'm going to show you before, I know it was a very, very long introduction, it's miso. So miso, I know soya gets a lot of bad reputation for some people. Again, soy has been used for thousands of years in Asian cultures. Make sure you use non-GMO or organic soya. There's different kinds of soya, yellow, white, black. Tofu, it's a fermented soya. It's great when you're doing plant-based. You can use this in stews. You can make, when this soft tofu, you can put it even in desserts or smoothies. I like the firm one, put in the soup or any different things. And miso, again, is a fermented paste that you can add to your food, and it gives you the right probiotic. And you do not cook with this. When you cook it, you add it at the end, just so you don't kill the probiotic, because again, the hot temperature will kill it. The same sauerkraut. I didn't make it, but I bought this one in Polar store. So here you have real natural sauerkraut, and I think I was gonna be doing show you fermentation and kimchi or different things this week, but because with all these holidays it got a little delayed. But my friend is coming, my Korean friend, and definitely I'm gonna do a streaming and I'm gonna show you how to make different fermented food. But fermented food is very good. I know my husband like kombucha, but again, for some people may not be good, because if you have candida overgrowth, so maybe it's not good, because like kombucha is, it's on, you know, it's the starter starts from sugar. The same like if you're using yeast for baking or something. So again, you know how you feel. Make sure you write how you're feeling. What are your, maybe you have some medical issues, some problems, so talk to your doctor, and then what to include. But definitely include beans, legumes, quinoa, brown rice, leafy greens, potatoes, onion, all different citrus fruits and vegetables, broccoli, cauliflower, cabbage, bananas, pomegranates, of course, my favorite. I think these are my favorite, like winter or fall fruits, pomegranates and persimmons. I have a lot of recipes in my book. And of course, squashes, pumpkins, kiwi, great for vitamin C. I mean, I have so many fruits and vegetables. Here is squash, that you can cut it and you get spaghetti squash. You get a spaghetti, like looks like spaghetti, but all these different things you can, make it in the soup, stew, and it's gonna be awesome. So now I'm making the potatoes. Probably Bill likes, I'm gonna cook the little potatoes because they're gonna cook very fast. So these are organic baby potatoes, red and white, and I'm gonna rinse them. So I'm gonna start, I don't know if you can see this. Can you see this? Yes, you can. So I'm gonna start the potato cooker on very low. So it's made of clay, and it's really, really cool. And these are my tagines. One day I will do a cooking class for you with the tagines. Because now it's winter, we're after the holidays, so I'm gonna be showing you some cooked foods, soups, stews that you can add to. So let me wash them. You know what? And it will be very good if you use a little scrub, like a little, I'm gonna show you, I think I have it over there. Because I had to take off some stuff out of my kitchen. So these are cool little brushes. This one looks like corn, and this one looks like potato. So these are very, very easy to, to wash your vegetables. If your vegetables are not organic, they definitely peel them. But if they are organic, make sure you eat the skin of carrots, the skin of potatoes, because there's the most actually vitamins in it. And I see sometimes people peeling it because they don't like the skin, but actually you're throwing all the nutrition. So I'm gonna wash them very quickly. And I know you can't see me. But my grandparents, we used to roast potatoes, and this tastes exactly like from the farm. Okay, so what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna put them in a potato cooker, and you can roast carrots here, and it's so delicious. Okay, and what do you do? Like halfway, you just check them and you flip it, so you're gonna see. Okay, so what I'm gonna make, I'm gonna put these miso things away. So because it's a cooking show, I already prepared. I already have some chickpeas already cooked and some lentils. Yesterday was first day of the year, and Italian tradition said to cook a lot of lentils for good luck and money. So I cooked some French lentils yesterday for prosperity and abundance. So they're already ready. So I'm going to show you how you can make some simple salads very fast in the morning. So this is what you can do. Many times when I go in the morning, when I go to teach at school, I get up at 6 in the morning unless my cat wakes me up earlier, and I will soak the things overnight, like chickpeas or beans, or I will soak them when I'm at work, and when I come home from after school, sometimes I teach after school, sometimes I come home like 5 o'clock, then I will rinse them and just cook them. But if you want to sprout chickpeas, probably they will take like 3 days to sprout. Different beans takes time. Lentils, you don't even have to soak them, but you could. They will cook faster for like 20 minutes. You can soak some rice, so you don't get so it's easier to digest for some people, and rinse some quinoa. But it really depends. I don't know, I'm getting all these messages. It really depends. Hold on. Am I getting any? I want to see if you commenting, but I don't see any of your comments, guys. So anyway, so I'm gonna just show you already pre-made things. So I'm moving these things from here so I have room. So here I have some lentils. And here I have some chickpeas. Of course, you can make hummus with chickpeas. Okay, so let me move some of these things from here. I'm gonna put them in my living room. Bill, can you help me? Oh, never mind. When you also from cauliflower, I forgot to tell you, you can of course put it in the soup. You can make cauliflower cooked soup, raw soup, and also you can make cauliflower rice if you were gonna put in a instead of like a rice or couscous, instead of using grains. If you're doing a raw meal, you put it in the food processor and chop it and kind of fine, not mushy, so don't put it in the blender, so you still have the texture and you can put different things and you have raw cauliflower rice. So that's delicious too. So what am I gonna make? And again, it's great to follow recipes. I know for some of you who are starting, maybe you kind of scared to try it, but try it. I've learned to cook by myself I started cooking when I was 5 years old, and then I stopped eating meat when I was like 10, 12, and I was just experimenting everything by myself. So you have a lot of great recipes, but don't be afraid to try it, to make mistake, to make mess, and really see what works for you, what you like, what your family likes, and eat a variety of different things, because then you're really gonna open yourself for different senses. That's why I love going to different, if I do go to restaurants, sometimes I go for like Indian food or maybe Thai food or Chinese or Japanese food, but like good one. We don't really go out that much because I cook a lot at home, but because I love different spices, or like Ethiopian food. They have a lot of like vegan plant-based options. So, and they use different plants and different spices. So don't be afraid of that. Okay, so I'm not gonna be making rice or oatmeal or quinoa. I already made it before, so I'm gonna show it to you. So I have 1 hour. I'm going to show you how quickly, if you're coming home from work, how quickly you can make your food in the morning. So when you tell me that, I really don't have time, I'm so busy, everybody has 24 hours a day. And, it's really, it's up to us. I think a Polish saying, we say, how you make your bed, this is how you're gonna sleep, and how you sleep in your bed, this is how you're gonna feel the whole day, and how you're gonna feel the whole day, this is how you're gonna feel the whole life. So basically, it's all up to us. Maybe I keep these. Okay, so what am I making? I know, I'm gonna, romaine lettuce are great. Of course, you can chop them, I'm not gonna be showing you how to make salad because everybody knows them, but you can make them and use them as like tacos, as boats. This is, I think, what I'm gonna show you, and I'm gonna show you the collard greens to make. And these are not in my book, but and here are the collard greens, which are awesome. Of course, you can use seaweed to wrap them too, or you can even put it together, and you can buy or make your own raw coconut wraps. You can sell them. I think Sandfood sells them, Raw Food World sells them, even I think Whole Foods sells them. They just call raw coconut wraps, and what they are made from the coconut meat. So you can put it in your blend it in a blender and then put it in the dehydrator and make wraps. I think in my book I have a wrap. You can make a wrap from beets. here. But again, when you're making raw food, you have to think ahead when you're making something in the dehydrator, because you know it will take time. Of course, I can't find it now. Oh, here you have a salad with fennel. So it's basically just fennel, one pear, one orange, pomegranates, cranberries, lemon juice. You can put a little bit of hemp seed oil and black pepper, and then you have a salad. Very easy, delicious. I've done it many times for parties. So yeah, this book has a lot of cool ideas for you. Of course, I can't find the wrap now. Leek. Here you have a Polish leek salad. Leeks and apple. Very famous in Poland. Very simple. Leeks, apples, carrots, lemon juice. You can put apple cider vinegar. You can put a little bit like flaxseed oil or chia seed oil. Or you don't have to even put oil. Some cinnamon, spices, and you have a delicious salad. I can't find the wrap. But anyway, there is a wrap in my book. And it's made of beets and some other things in the dehydrator. So, but today we are doing something quick. You can also make salads in the jars, which I have it in my book too, and also of course in a glass bowl, but here in the winter. Here is the wrap, of course. Now I found it. I don't know if you can see it. Here, salads in the jar. So basically where you can put, just wash the greens, wash all these different things, put some nuts. Don't put the dressing. Keep the dressing in a separate, and then bring it to work. And you can make these salads like this. Put some fruits, even for a week. Like make it on Monday, and every day when you bring it to work, just don't put any dressing. And again, don't buy all these pre-made dressings, because they have so much fat, so much, artificial ingredients, and expiration dates many times are like for 5 years. So God knows what they put in it. Just bring a little container of like a little glass container to work, and then you just put, or you can even just bring half a lemon, just squeeze some lemon, or even have a raw apple cider vinegar bottle. But it's so easy. So really, it's not hard to make healthy food. So, okay, I'm gonna make probably, I don't know if Bill wants to eat the wrap. I'm gonna eat the collard greens. When you're washing your greens, make sure when you're eating stuff raw, make sure that you wash them very well, because you don't want to be eating, you don't want to get parasites or something. So make sure you can buy a spray, like a pre-wash. You can even make with vinegar or raw apple cider vinegar. I love Young Living, and here Young Living has a veggie fruit spray. You just spray it, or you can also soak it. And it has essential oils, so you can use any of these to make it. So hold on, I'm gonna. So cooking is so much fun. It shouldn't take a lot of your time. It's all about preparations and being organized. Okay, so I'm washing. I'm gonna spray them. So here I'm gonna use some paper towel, because I don't want them to be so wet. Okay, so here's, you know what? I'm gonna move this from here. Can you see this? I think you should. Okay, so now I'm gonna wash the lettuce, romaine lettuce. I'm spraying them. And someone was asking me, like, how long would you cook raw food and cook food? I will say I will keep food no longer than 3 days. That's how I don't keep something for a long time. But of course, if you have just produce, it's different. So as I said, when you're putting the salads in the jar, it's just basically just produce. So it's, nothing is gonna get spoiled. But okay, so here I'm going to So here I have some chickpeas that I cooked before, so I soaked them. And now I'm going to, in my new cookbook, I'm going to have a delicious save the tuna salad made of chickpeas, and it really tastes amazing. But so you can put them in the food processor or chop them or squish them. But beans, lentils, so I already here I have some lentils. So basically what it is just lentils and that I cooked with some spices. I put some, let me take them out. You can put some onion, but it's just curry powder. And I added like a little bit salt at the end. So you can put some at the end if you want to give extra flavor, some coconut oil or something. But lentils have so much flavor by itself. Same with mushrooms. And many times I see like recipes, they call for like vegetable broths, and all these broths that you buy again in the store package, they have sodium, they have all these different preservatives. When you put beans and when you all this do these different vegetables or mushrooms, you don't need to put any broth because it's just gonna take so flavorful. I get every week. This week I'm starting a new season for Mike's Organics Delivery. Is a local farm. Actually, it's company that they deliver stuff from local farm. They go pick it up every week and then they deliver to your door. So maybe sign up for a co-op, maybe go to the farms. I'm sure there is a lot of stuff around you, or even better if you have your own garden and you're gardening, that will be awesome. So here, so these are going to be different things I'm going to be stuffing, or you can put this in the salad, of course. And here I made some quinoa before. And how you cook quinoa, just rinse it. This quinoa got very, I should have changed different spoon, but that's okay. It got so thick. Okay. I smell the potatoes. They smell so good. So here I'm gonna make some boats. Oh, you can buy some now. It's the season. You can buy some frozen peas or corn. So what am I gonna put? Maybe I'm gonna put some pepper to make it pretty. I'm gonna put some zucchini in it, and I'm gonna put some tomatoes. They didn't have any cucumbers, so. When you have everything ready, it's, whoa, in your jars, in your fridge, it's ready. So easy to make food. Sometimes Bill's like, I'm hungry, when is dinner? And then I'm like, 15 minutes later, I'm like, food is ready. And he's like, holy cow, like, I just told you I was hungry. I'm gonna put some sunflower shots, organic sunflower shots. And I'm gonna do a cooking class about sprouting too, but these are awesome to add. You know what? I should put this here. Whoa. This is not a good shirt. So you can see. So here, what else am I putting? I'm gonna put the pepper. What did I do with the pepper? And I'm gonna put some avocado. Pepper. Make sure you have good knives. You know what, you have some good knives. So invest in some good knives. Here I'm gonna. Okay, what else? I put some spinach. A little bit arugula. So again, when you buy spinach, arugula, make sure that they are organic. So you're not eating pesticides and herbicides. Bill? Bill? Here. So I'm gonna put some, okay. Okay, so I'm gonna slice some, whoa. No, it doesn't.
Wow, smells good down here.
Yeah, you want to inspect the potatoes?
Yeah, I want to inspect.
Is anybody commenting? Because
No,
I can't
no.
see anything.
No, I don't think anyone is.
Okay, because like I couldn't. So which one do you want? Gonna put some zucchini.
Which one what?
Which one do you want? You don't want collard greens. You probably want the lettuce.
Yeah, I'll take the lettuce. Oh, wow. I want some of those lentils. They look awesome. The quinoa. That looks good. So do you put all three and the chickpeas in as well?
What?
Into the wrap?
Yeah, I'm gonna show them. I'm just making this very quickly, but it doesn't look so.
They can't see you chopping.
I know, but it's too far.
That's an
But
awesome
they can
knife.
see me. Yeah, I was telling them about chef's knives.
Is that a knife or is that a cleaver?
It's like a chopper cleaver.
It's awesome.
But so here, but you can put anything you want. So the cats are sleeping. Hallelujah.
They're sleeping tight.
They didn't have any cucumbers. So these are like kind of like tackles, whatever you call them, boats. So which one you want? These?
That's perfect, babe.
Or we want avocado?
Oh yeah.
Make sure your avocado. I know that avocado is nice and ripe. And when you save the pit from avocado, actually will make it it won't turn, won't turn black. Excuse me.
Oh, so leave the pit in there.
Yeah, leave the pit in it.
And then you cover it in plastic or aluminum foil.
Yeah, or whatever.
I'm gonna adjust your microphone, okay?
Okay.
There you go.
I don't know if a lot of people are watching today because today is a holiday. So.
No, there's a lot of people watching. There's not a lot of people commenting.
Come on, people, comment something. Say hi. Don't be shy. So here, I have clean hands, but so I have avocado, and here I have different. Can you put this in the garbage?
Got it.
So I have different, peppers and onions and tomatoes. So here, you know what I'm gonna do? Again, I don't have enough. I don't have enough room because I'm gonna put this here. So here, I'm making a little boat for Bill.
A little boat.
Little
I'm
boat.
on a boat.
So I'm gonna put some lentils. So these are French lentils. Happy New Year, prosperity and abundance.
I don't know if they can see it over there, babe.
They can't? How about here?
There, they'll be able to see it.
Okay. You want a little quinoa?
Maybe they can see it.
The quinoa, let me see. Excuse me, because the quinoa got so. I cooked it today, but he had it some for lunch, but it got very thick.
Yeah, now they can see it.
They can see it? Okay.
It's a little out of the frame, but it's close.
Where? This?
You pull towards you. Just yeah, pull towards you.
Like this?
There you go.
No. So I'm putting some quinoa and some chickpeas. Can you take a picture of this with my phone,
Yeah.
your phone, because then I want
Where's
to
your
post
phone?
it. Don't bring it here because remember I didn't want
Yeah.
to. So maybe use your phone.
Where's the little assassin?
No, just use your phone. I'm gonna put some avocados. And of course you can chop this. You can chop this lettuce or this greens or arugula, and you can put it, make it to work as a salad. So I'm just making it like, a little bit different. I'm gonna put some spinach and some, look how pretty. And you have some yummy boats. Cool?
Cool.
They can see it or no?
Yeah.
Here, guys. You want to take a picture of
Yep.
or before you eat it?
Wow, that looks awesome.
Want some arugula? We can put some arugula
Some
in.
arugula.
So you have all Eat the Rainbow boat.
Nice.
I'll do it from the top. Okay, he's a prof. Okay, so I'm making a next. For me, I'm gonna show you how to make a wrap. So for the wrap, you need toothpicks to keep the wrap together. So okay, that's good, Bill, because I really need the space.
Yeah.
Okay, thank you. So here, for the wrap, so you can, so Bill's gonna eat, I don't know if you can eat and, oh, maybe we'll wait. Do you want to eat it now or wait? Because you probably need to sit down, otherwise you're gonna have food all over.
Yeah.
But you can show them over there. So here, for my wrap, I'm gonna use the same. They can't really see it there. No, you need to take this out. So you can.
You want me? Where should I eat over there? Or
Yeah, I
here?
mean, say hi and say goodbye. I'm going to eat up, because you can.
I can't wait to eat this yummy food. Check it out.
I wish there was a try button so you can all try it.
The try button.
If I put this here, they can see
look
it.
At that. That is beautiful.
Yeah, eat the rainbow. Look, isn't that beautiful rainbow? High raw, vegan, plant-based diet.
Wow.
So here, so how you make the wrap?
Wow. Thanks, babe.
You're welcome.
I'm gonna eat it. I'll be back.
Okay. So here I'm gonna put some lentils.
I'm gonna get a fork though, because I think I'm gonna spill some of it.
Yeah, I think this color green is small, so I may not be able to cut it, but so here I'm putting some quinoa. Quinoa will give you energy as a superfood. Check if anybody's posting
I don't
anything.
think so, babe.
Everybody's so
Unless
quiet.
there's something wrong.
I'm gonna
but
put
I
some
don't see it.
zucchini. Yeah, I don't see anything.
I don't see it either.
Maybe you have to refresh yours
I
too.
refreshed it.
Okay. Okay, and I'm gonna put some avocado.
Have a salt on it?
Sure, it maybe already have it, so try it before. So usually you will wrap it like this, but I don't know, it's kind of small. And usually I will cut it, but of course doesn't want to stay. But you can just eat it I will cut it in half, but I'm afraid it's gonna fall apart. No, let's see. No, I think it's too small. Because if it was bigger, I would have wrapped it the other way. But if I cut it, let's try it. I want to show it to you like on the side. So I don't know if you can see it here from the side, but look how pretty. And it's delicious, wrap. So you have a wrap, you have a bow wrap. Oh, I forgot to put a little greens and arugula. I can put it on the top. Microgreens, sprouts are very, very healthy. Because this is like the life force is just going into the food. So look how pretty. I don't know if you can see it, but yummy. So I'm not gonna eat these now because I'm gonna be making more stuff. So I need to put this food away. You know what? I keep this one. Actually, you know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna keep this. Usually I will eat this, but I can use it in the juice tomorrow. So, okay. Let me see if potatoes are cooking. Potatoes are cooking. I'm gonna show you guys. So you can't see it over, but see how they're starting roasting? It's like roasted potatoes, look. So what, I just want to show you, but what I usually do, I just flip them over. But I'm not gonna flip them over because I already flipped them by itself, but they are so good. So this one is almost ready. Oh my god, and they taste so good with garlic. Then I chop some garlic. This is like really like a peasant food, like food in Poland. Real peasant food. And you can, eat this with rice. I mean, you can make some food with rice and put some garlic and some vegetables, or put this salad. And it's delicious. I'm making some room. So now I have some stuff left. So here is, I can put these greens. It would be better, of course, if you dry them so it's dry. But look, I'm putting all these different things. And some tomatoes, and you can put fruits, of course. You can put celery, whatever you want. And you make a delicious salad for work. So basically you see what it is. You just put it up and you put the cover, and you can put some nuts. I wouldn't put avocado. I will take the avocado. If I bring avocado, I just bring the avocado with me, and then I just use the spoon, scoop it, because then it's gonna turn black. But and you have delicious salad to go, like in my cookbook. And for dressings, there are different dressings. You can make avocado dressing, zucchini dressing. You can just use apple cider vinegar or just lemon. And so see, you have salad to go. Very, very easy to make. What else I was gonna show you how to make a smoothie. Like, so I wouldn't make in the morning, like I would have made a smoothie because you know, smoothie kind of loses nutritional value soon, so I will make the smoothie in the morning. So I don't know if I should be showing you how to make a smoothie because I already did many classes, but basically whatever I have, how I make the smoothie, I will put definitely greens, always greens in my smoothie. You can even put romaine lettuce in the smoothie, zucchini, beets, some frozen fruits or persimmons, some bananas, kiwi, orange, whatever I have, I put in the smoothie. So it's very, very easy. These noodles really cook in 5 minutes, and they're so good, like with lentils or something. So it doesn't take that much time to do it. You just have to have ingredients. Of course, when you're gonna come from work and then you go grocery shopping and then you come home and you think what you're gonna make, then you know it's gonna take time. But when you surround yourself with food, you already have food. You have to go like grocery shopping, but this, you know, you can keep it for many, many, many weeks or months, or dry beans, and you know, just soak them and then cook them. And what you can even do, like this chickpeas, you can even freeze them. So it's not a problem. Should I show you maybe how to make hummus? You want to see how to make hummus? Okay, and how I make hummus is a little bit different because my husband is allergic to sesame. Yeah, I'm gonna show you how to make hummus, and I think that's gonna be probably it. Because regular hummus calls for olive oil and tahini paste, which is made of sesame. But because he's allergic, I'm gonna show you differently. So here I have the chickpeas. I need to bring so you can use blender or food processor. I'm gonna use my Vitamix. So hold on, I have to bring my Vitamix. Because I took everything out of my kitchen because, you know, I had all these fruits and vegetables here. So, if you can see this, I think it's fine. So I don't really buy like canned beans because again, they come from the can and they put some sodium and stuff. I just soak them, and it's so easy when you buy dry beans. So here is chickpeas. You know, this is what I'm using, but now I'm using the one that is I already cooked it. I soaked it and cooked it. You know, let me measure for you so you will know. And I really, really, really would love to make hummus with sun-dried tomatoes, but I don't have any. So let's see. How much chickpeas do I? I don't want to, you know what? I want to use, sometimes I use a little bit of that water, so let's see. I have 3 cups of chickpeas. So Lydia, if you're watching, maybe you can write the recipe so they have it. So 3 cups chickpeas. So we're making hummus, so easy. I love like Mediterranean food, Middle Eastern food, Greek food, but again, without oil and fatty things. My own version, even Polish food. One day I have to show you how to make pierogi and everything. So here I have the chickpeas. So okay, and now because regularly I will put tahini. Tahini is great, especially if you use raw tahini, but I can't because he's allergic. So I'm gonna use like half of that zucchini that I have, and And what I'm gonna use a little bit walnuts. You can use pecans too. But walnuts are great. So I'm gonna, to give you just, like a little bit of oil. Again, natural oil. Instead of using oil from like olive oil, I'm gonna use the nuts. So like 1, I guess it's like 3 tablespoons of nuts, of walnuts. See, again, everything in the jars. A little bit of water. Of course, some garlic. I think I had some garlic from before. So again, ginger, raw ginger, turmeric, garlic. So I'm gonna use this garlic. I already had one left. Love garlic. Because I don't have any tomatoes. This is a big garlic. I'm gonna put some. Actually, no, I'm gonna use this tomato. This tomato is gonna be more watery. A little bit salt, pink Himalayan salt, not table salt. A little bit salt, maybe a little more. And I'm gonna put a little paprika and a little bit cayenne pepper. Because I love a little bit spicy. It helps you with digestion. And I'm gonna put some fresh basil. I grow my own herbs, as I showed you last week. I don't have any parsley. My parsley died before I transferred to my pot, so I have some basil. Let me bring some basil. And I keep it in my living room. It's a little bit hard to grow basil in the wintertime indoors, but it's still good. I keep it by the sliding doors. We have a lot of light. It smells so good. Oh, I love basil. And of course, a lot of fresh lemon. So like half of the lemon. This is gonna be so good. These are the best tools ever. So half a lemon. And the rest, I'm gonna put in my water. So here I have lemon water. Don't forget to stay hydrated. When you're trying to lose weight, and detoxing, water is very important. Drink a lot of water. And of course you can make water infused. So I'm gonna put a little bit of water. Let's see how it blends. I need my... Make sure that you put liquid, because otherwise you're going to, you know what, I have to move a little bit, otherwise I'm going to knock the camera. Otherwise you're going to break your blender. Blending, blending. Okay, so now I have to put a little bit more water. Or a little bit more lemon juice. Let's see. But yeah, oil-free cooking is not hard. Yay. And if you had a like cooked beet, it will be delicious. You will get a beautiful. Let me try it. You will have a beautiful red color. Okay. Of course, I got it on me. Wow, it's so good. I should have used an apron. So this is a special hummus for Bill because he cannot eat. Look at this beautiful hummus. He cannot eat any sesame. I probably can blend it a little bit more. I love Vitamix. Vitamix is the best tool invented. So look how pretty. Bill, made you hummus. It's so good. Delicious. You can of course put, if you really want to make it more flavorful, you can put a little bit nutritional yeast. That gives you like a little bit cheesy flavor. So I'm gonna put a little bit nutritional yeast. Delicious. Gonna try hummus? I made hummus for you.
Yeah, I heard you
So that will be great to put it on the dip, on the wrap. We can even put a little bit over. Of course, here I made those delicious wraps, so I can put a little bit hummus too. So you want to try it?
Yeah, I have to watch your batteries because they might die.
Okay. So yeah, you better watch it. Okay, nobody's asking anything?
No, I've been watching.
I don't know.
Lydia said she likes the wraps, but they're messy.
Yeah, they are messy to eat, but
I said that's why.
But you can just make it in the salad. Of course, you can put this hummus on the bottom. So if I was gonna make the salad, I would put on the bottom, and then I bring the fruits, or I put it, in the jar. So try the hummus.
All right.
When I make my salad, I don't make it in the jar. Excuse me, I'm gonna
Lydia
show.
said she makes her hummus in the food processor. It's easy.
Yeah, but blender's fine. I already had it. So this is my salad. Every day, people, my salad jar, glass one. Everybody tells me I make delicious, delicious salads, and my salads look amazing, and they always look like rainbows. So it's good.
Amazing.
And this is
What's in it?
This is fat-free hummus because I put zucchini for you because you can't eat tahini. I love tahini. I love sesame, especially raw tahini, which is made from raw sesame. But he cannot have it, so I put zucchini in it. And also sometimes I put beets, and you can put different flavors, sun-dried tomatoes or peppers. I could have put peppers, so you can make different flavors. So good, yes?
Delicious.
So chickpeas are
Yeah,
so
spice to it. I like
delicious.
it.
Yeah, I put a little bit cayenne pepper and a little, you can put cumin. I put some paprika. Chickpeas, garbanzo beans is awesome. You can use it even for baking. It's gluten-free. I make delicious cookies. We actually call oops cookies because when we were doing cooking class and we were testing for recipes, two of my friends, the students, got mixed in and they combined it, and that's why we call them oops cookies, because they combine two of my recipes, but they taste delicious. But yeah, so I will put the salad here and make a smoothie. I'm not gonna be showing you how to make smoothies or juices today because that's that will be my whole kitchen. Plus I've done it like 3 weeks ago or 4 weeks ago. I showed it to you, so you can go back and see. But yeah, so really it's not hard. Let's check the potatoes, and this hummus is gonna be amazing on these potatoes.
Yes, let's do it.
So I don't know if they're
Chop,
ready.
chop.
Hold on. Let's see. And you just store it in a glass container. So if you cook the chickpeas today, like you can have this hummus probably up to 5 days. I will only keep it for free. Yeah, the potatoes are ready. Oh my God, they are delicious. I want to.
Michelle thinks she's giving you the recipe. She wants to make sure she has it right.
Oh, 3 cups chickpeas, so half a zucchini, 1 tomato, water, garlic. Mm, thank you. Yeah, awesome. Thank you so much for writing it down. Oh, you're the best, Michelle. Thank you. So yeah, I'm gonna post it later in the comments. But yeah, so you can make, fat-free food very, very easy. Of course, if somebody really cannot live with their olive oil, you can put, half a tablespoon of olive oil. But it's just gonna be for those, especially who are watching, your diet. Definitely, be careful with oils. And, you saw it. I put very little of nuts, walnuts, because this is, for detox. And I know a lot of you are asking me about, recipes that you can lose weight that are very low fat. And I'm writing programs for you. They actually with different recipes for losing weight and just regular detox. So stay tuned. You're gonna have some fun things, that you can play around with. So here, shall I show them how to make the potatoes, or just? Basically, what I will do. Bill really loves it with coconut oil, so I will show it to them how I do it.
Sure, why not?
So I will chop some garlic. So here I have like no room here.
You're gonna have to bring your kitchen.
I definitely, in 2017, I want to have a huge kitchen, like huge. My kitchen is not small. You can't really see it, but it's rectangular. But it's just, when you're cooking and making so many different recipes, you definitely need a bigger kitchen. Can you put your plate over there so I have room? I'm trying to make room and you're giving me more stuff. Thanks. Thanks, Happy. But anyway, so let me show you, put something underneath so I don't need to. So here are beautiful potatoes. Look at these potatoes. So what I'm gonna do, usually this is what I do. I want to put it like in the bowl. You know what? I put it in because I can't open this because you have a camera there, and I have all my bowls here. I have really pretty bowls, but I can't get there. So what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna put the potatoes here. It's a little hot, but you want them warm. So definitely love these potatoes. They're so delicious. The whole house smells amazing. Yes, so Don't be afraid of eating potatoes. I'm gonna cut them a little bit. Can you bring me some rosemary? Do you know what it looks like over there in the pots? Let's see if Bill knows what rosemary. There's not that many herbs, just like a bunch, for nice flavor. I love fresh rosemary, and they are so good. So here, I'm gonna put some lemon juice, fresh lemon juice. You can put some garlic, extra garlic. I love garlic, and especially now in the winter time. So I need another cutting board. I did have a cutting board, but what happened? You know what, guys? I can't. It's just. I'm gonna use this cutting board. This is just from the veggies. It's not, So, I'm gonna put some garlic. Anybody's commenting anything? I see people are commenting, but I can't. Okay, he knows what rosemary is. Thank you. Wow.
Where did I put it?
Did you just rinse it and we can throw it? I love fresh. Just rinse it in the sink.
How do I rinse it so it's fragile?
Just rinse it through your fingers. Bill doesn't know much about kitchen stuff, but he knows a lot about computers and technology and cameras. So, God bless him. We're a perfect couple, yes? We're perfect couple because Yeah, I cook, you eat.
Yes.
You my tester.
Okay, now where?
Garlic got to me. Wow. I got like a sniff of garlic. Usually I will not eat so late. Usually we don't eat so late, yes?
No.
But usually we eat dinner like 6, 7. We don't eat that late, but wow, I got like this garlic smell in my, yeah, I don't know, it just went like in my nose. Whew. That's okay. Strong.
Herbs here?
Yeah, put it in the potatoes. We should have put it there so they can see it.
Yeah,
Let's move this. No, let's move this. Let's move this. Can you move that glass, this empty glass?
Alright, I'm sprinkling on. Hold on. Watch this. Get a good shot of it.
What? Yeah, but bring it so they can see it. They can see it? Okay.
Look at that.
You want coconut oil or you just want the hummus? Because
Oh,
hummus.
coconut oil.
Okay, so see, like sometimes we do eat a little bit oil, but it's just very little. And we never cook with it, so it's like a room temperature. So look at this, gorgeous. Yes, it's peasant food. Really, it's a peasant food. And basically coconut oil just melted, so I'm just gonna put very little. See, very, very little. And we can put some scallions. And it's a delicious, nutritious food. This knife is not so good, but
I'm excited for potatoes.
I know. So here, and this you can put also, of course you can put some avocado on these potatoes, and you can put some
Yeah, put
nutrition.
some avocado in there.
Yeah, but it's just too much avocado, you know, so you
No,
already...
you can have too much avocado.
No, because you're getting hummus. Hummus already.
Oh, okay.
So here, look at these beautiful potatoes, and let me give you some hummus.
Gotta put on the hummus.
And look, in 1 hour, how many things I made? I still have even 8 minutes.
And you gave a lecture at the beginning.
And I give a lecture, so really, it's not that hard. It really doesn't take that much room to cook. Potatoes, really, these kind of potatoes, they taste better when they are warm, obviously. But you can sometimes, if I have extra, I will take it. I will take it to work. So look, and where is my where am I? Here. So, and here are my wraps. He already ate his food. So look, it's delicious, nutritious meal. So here you go.
Wow.
I mean, this is mine. These are mine.
This is mine.
You can eat one.
No, I already had one. I
Okay.
had two. I had the long
Okay.
ones.
So I don't know if you have any, questions, guys. More, definitely. I showed you it's not that hard to cook. Here is the potato cooker. It's amazing. What you do, you don't have to wash it. You just you never wash it. And so this is the one that I used.
Oh,
Sometimes when you cook sweet potatoes, it get like the sugar, but what you do, you just scrape it. With a knife or something, but you never wash it. But it's delicious. It's, fat free, and it tastes really like the best roasted potatoes without oil. Uciekaj stąd. My cat is coming back. No.
It's time to end it now.
No. So could you take him and give him some snacks? Because what I want to say to you at the end, some people were asking me about Here I have a list of different doctors. So if you don't believe me about benefits of plant-based diet, check Dr. McDougall, Dr. Furman, Dr. Greger, Dr. Campbell, Dr. Douglas Graham, Dr. Neil Bernard. These are all real doctors, medical doctors who talk about the benefits of plant-based diet, who talk about, who have clients, their patients that they have diabetes and reverse, heart problems, they have arthritis and all these different serious conditions, and they reduce, inflammation and all these different issues in their body, gut, issues, problems, inflammation, acid reflux, whatever you have, lost a lot of weight. So definitely check them out, and I will put some links. But when you cut off dairy, we're the only species, I didn't even talk about dairy, about milk, we're the only species on the planet who eat who drink milk from other species. Milk's supposed to be for babies. Think about cow is like 400 pounds and have a little baby calves and then produces this milk, the same like the woman will have a baby and will have the breast milk for the baby. So there is a lot of hormones in that milk, so that baby calf, which is probably, I don't know, 40-50 pounds, will grow to 400 pounds of cow. So when you drink this milk, and that's why a lot of women have, breast cancers, ovarian cancers, because not that this is just the natural hormones in that milk, but also there's also some, pus and blood and everything. I'm not gonna go. My grandmother had a cow. I used to milk the cow. I used to drink the cow fresh I used to drink the milk fresh from the cow. It was nice and warm. But anyway, but these cows, most of these animals, these cows, they're stuck in cages. They don't even eat grass. And yes, cows supposed to eat grass. They give them hormones, shoot them with hormones so they, have more babies, and they take away these babies and they, take them for steaks. And then these cows have like nervous breakdown. So it's so inhumane and it's so sad. And it's, and this is what, you're drinking the milk, eating the ice cream, eating the cheese. And I know it tastes good, but again, we were programmed to eat this kind of food. You can make nut milks, you can make nut milks from nuts, seeds, sunflowers, hemp seeds, rice. There's coconut. You can make cheese from nuts too, which I showed you before. I'm gonna show you more. So it could be done when you're eating, all these processed meat and everything. And I know for some of you, this is, I quit eating meat because for me it was ethical. As I told you, I didn't like the animals. But for some of you, maybe you still want to eat meat, but reduce the amount of meat, because we are eating so much meat. There are so many obese children around the world. There's people, everybody. I mean, look around at your family. A lot of people are obese. And it's not from eating vegetables and fruits and rice. It's from eating processed food, fat food, oily chips, all these different junk food, pasta. Everything has cheese, is fried, is all this stuff that we eat. So definitely check these doctors. Don't take me for telling you this for granted. These are, they have science behind it. And also I want to talk to you about, I wrote it down here, some of you were asking me about documentaries that you should watch, if you're interested in learning more about plant-based diet. Fat, Sick, Nearly Dead, for sure.
Okay, you're back.
I'm back. How does it work? You don't have to change me?
I changed. No, the battery was over
Okay.
here.
Sorry, guys. So I'm back. My battery died.
Start with the documentaries again.
So going back to the documentaries, Fat, Sick, Nearly Dead, amazing, about the transformation, about juicing. You will definitely love it. Earthlings, my friend Lydia, she really, this was like a big change for her. When I told her to watch the movie, she became vegan overnight, plant-based, because she still eats honey sometimes. But Earthlings, it talks a lot about animal cruelty. It's very hard to watch, but it's amazing. Unity, the people who did Earthlings, is a beautiful truth. It's a movie about Garson, who was a Jewish doctor, came from Europe, and about truth about cancer, about plant-based diet, about juicing. And when we tell, when we hear that there is no cure for cancer, when you're eating plant-based food, you can really, I'm not saying you're gonna cure yourself, but you're definitely gonna improve your health. So there are changes. So truth about cancer, cowspiracy, talking about cow and milk industry. Vegucated, Seed, amazing documentary. We've been to see it, like I think in September. Talks about seeds, how amazing that seeds are disappearing, about Monsanto, beautifully made, definitely watch it. Fork Over Knife, which shows different families, and they showing the benefits of plant-based diet, how they can reduce their medical issues, and also feel better and lose weight, definitely. And the Truth About Cancer series, it's a series every year. They have a different one, but you can watch it like from previous year, and there's different doctors, different experts talking, patients, people who have cancers, talking about their the industry, the food industry, the meat industry, the tobacco industry, the pharmaceutical industry. Is very, very interesting. But a lot of these you can find it on Netflix. And Simply Raw, it's about benefits of raw food diet. Also, my favorite movie is not on Netflix. You have to buy it or rent it. Samsara, which is by the director who did Baraka and Kronos. It's a masterpiece. It took him, I don't know, I think 6 years. Incredible. But there is a part in the movie when it talks about society, how we live, everything is fast, how people are bigger now, because they're eating so much food. They need to have bigger seats in the aeroplanes. They need to have bigger coffins because the bodies don't even fit. We are overweight, we are obese, and please take this guy out of here. And this is sad. Our kids are obese, so you don't want to, it's prevented. So eat more plants, eat the rainbow every day. And also, some of you are asking me, people, about raw food diet. David Wolfe, been doing raw food diet many years. Mimi Kirk, who looks amazing. She looks amazing. She looks so young. I think they called her like one of the hottest women in the world. I mean, and she's, choosing, following a raw food diet for many years. Even Alicia Silverstone is doing a plant-based diet, and she's really into macrobiotics. She has few books. Medical Medium, Anthony Williams, amazing. He has few books. Matthew Kenny, he has restaurants in California. He has his cooking school. So there are so many people. This is nothing new. Again, this is going back to the old cultures who actually been eating a lot of plants. And even when we talk about Ice Age, even the science now, when they digging, thank God we have warming of the ice. And the archaeologists discover global warming is not good, but because of that, they discovering more different village and things that they can dig, and they actually find out that people even in the Ice Age, a long time ago, they were really primarily eating plants and just a little bit meat. Meat really was meat and fish and eggs and dairy were for aristocrats. When they dig the mummies in from the pyramids, and there were pharaohs who they actually, when they look under bone structures and teeth, and their health wasn't so good because they were eating more this fatty diets. But the peasants, they were eating more grains, like potatoes and stretched sweet potatoes. So don't be afraid of eating rice, potatoes, and quinoa, and all these things that are amazing, and a lot of greens and vegetables here. Here I have the whole, leafy greens, amazing, so many minerals, vitamins, antioxidants, of course, fruits, and they have a lot of fiber. So have your fruits, have your veggies, have a little bit nuts, a little bit avocado, but all in moderation. So, so you feel great, so you have good energy. Of course, legumes, lentils, look how beautiful it is. This is just food on art. It's just, nature's art. And, you don't want to have, problems. You don't want to have, diseases. You don't want to be like, the product of all this, food industry. You want to, be in control of your life. So everything depends on your mindset, feeling good in 2017 should be should is not actually a good word. 2017 is our goal, is my goal to inspire you, and I hope you will feel great. So then you have energy, to spend time with your kids, be creative and help other people have, when you're feeling good, you're going to have more energy and great ideas, and you can solve problems. There's so many problems in the world that needs to be solved, and we can all help each other and spread love, compassion to the animals. Plant-based diet is great for the environment because the meat industry, they polluting actually, all the gas from the animal factory farming, they polluting, it's so bad. And actually even to feed the animals, you can feed like so many people of one big crop of potatoes and corn, and otherwise you're feeding that corn and potatoes to the animals, and then you only maybe have one animal. So plant-based diet is good for you, it's good for your health, it's good for your family's health, it's good for the environment, it's good for the animals, it's good for all of us. And I know for some of you it will be baby steps, so try a little bit, maybe 1 week a day, maybe just do a plant-based diet, maybe on Mondays or Fridays, or maybe do 2 meals a day with plant-based and then have a little bit meat or chicken. I know for some of you it's baby steps, but I hope I inspire you. Love you guys. I will talk to you next week, and all the best in 2017. Remember, you are on your own path, feeling victorious, feeling great. It's feeling amazing, thriving. It's our goal. Okay, so love you guys. Live, love, light, and fruits from Olenko's kitchen. Eat the rainbow every day. Bye. Bye. Hey, now you came here. Now you came here. Is it a good class? No?
I think it stopped.
Kisha, you were sleeping. I'm so happy you didn't come.
Where she is.
What? It stopped?